Hello and welcome back to Relocate to Happiness podcast. I'm your host, Luca Shaked, and today I want to start with a question. When was the last time you walked into your own home and actually felt better? Not just relieved, not just safe, but better. Because my guests today, the two women behind REdesign, would tell you that a room can absolutely do that for you. And if yours isn't doing it, this is not a Pinterest problem, that is a mental health problem. Marina Ehrlich and Katya Ravits are the founders of REdesign Atelier, an international design studio specializing in curating interiors, furniture production, and design-led real estate projects. Working with developers and private clients, they create spaces that combine thoughtful design, trade, and a strong sense of lifestyle. Their last venture is a sculptural lighting object crafted from Portuguese marble, bridging the worlds of interior design and collectible design. The piece will be presented for the first time in Verona this September. Let's get into our episode. Oh my God, my queens of style. Thank you so much, Marina, Katya. It's such a pleasure to have you here today. And I think we've been talking for more than 2 years about it. It finally happens. So welcome to Relocate to Happiness.
Thanks for inviting us. We are really happy to do this.
I'm also excited, and I'm probably the most stylish guest that I ever had here. So I would like to tell you that I'm admiring you for a long time now. I'm watching you on Instagram. I'm following you around. I see your focus. I see your hard work. I see your dedication. I'm a fan. And it's really nice to see women, like a couple power and women in business, that they're doing this together. And I would like to ask you a bit about your story, about how did you start the REdesign? When did you get to this point from, I'm just we know each other, we're working together, and then you created REdesign?
No, actually we know each other since Kazakhstan. We were born together in Kazakhstan. Our moms were friends since childhood.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
Yeah. Then I moved to Israel, then Katya moved to Israel, and each one of us worked in their place. Katya is living in Ramat Gan, and I live in another place. So each one had her own career in interior design. But we always had meetings. We always
visited
spoke to each other.
exhibitions
Together.
and different design fairs and Milano design weeks. And it was like brainstorming together, meeting in Milan and visiting different galleries and fairs. And then people assumed that we've already been working together.
Yeah.
And in fact, we realized that it's a good idea, and we decided that it's a very natural collaboration.
Yes.
Yeah,
It looks it definitely looks like,
Yes,
I
and we
think
feel like this.
And I think also that you were completing each other. Am I
Exactly.
right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So different, but still so similar,
Yes.
Yeah, because I think we share the same vision of design, the same understanding of aesthetics, and I think also the background. Our mothers has been friends since childhood,
Okay.
so it's the education and it's life understanding, and everything together. I think this is what built this union.
And it's not only union. I think it's trust.
Yes.
It's very important to trust each other, and we all know that partnerships are not the easiest thing. So anyway, it's lovely seeing you working together and collaborating together and going through the exhibitions around the world. And again, a big fan of your work.
Thanks.
And it's a pleasure having you here. So we're gonna start straight away to just one more question I want to ask you. What's the difference between design and REdesign?
Design, it's probably to create a space. And redesign, it's the transformation of our life, of the lives of the clients in this space. So we transform your life with the design.
Wow, that's such a state. I'm right. I'm taking I will take a lot of notes. But we're gonna get back to this one, because redesigning someone's life, it's not an easy. It's a big statement. So let's talk about design as a happiness practice. many people, they think that a beautiful home is a home that, it matters only how it looks. So I'm asking you from your inside work, what does a beautiful home means?
Beautiful home, it's not just about the beauty, because the beauty everyone see
in a different
way. Yes.
Yeah,
It's very subjective,
and probably the beautiful house. It's about wellness. It's
Well-being.
about well-being. It's about how people sleep, how they gather together, and if they enjoy the space, they enjoy more beautiful moments together in this space.
I love that. Wow. Okay. So imagine you have a client now and he's coming and he's saying, okay, I want you to build me to arrange for me a beautiful home, right? Missing those words, not knowing how to express himself. What do you understand from that? What does it mean from your perspective?
In fact, he's not looking for a beautiful house. He's looking for a feeling. And the feeling is very different, because some people, they're looking for belonging, some people for confidence, and some maybe for a status. It's a very different vibe, and we know exactly at the moment we have a conversation, what's the purpose of the client.
Can I ask you, what are you asking at the first meeting with the client?
Really, these are very simple questions. How do you spend your time? What's your lifestyle? How would you like to wake up in the morning? Do you like air? Do you like light? And what you prefer, like practice, meditation, yoga,
So you do I do remember that
We
you
do
had
have, yes.
You made a house, I remember the cold sauna and something a beautiful spa inside of the house, right?
Yes,
lately?
exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
clients that like Bali style. Yes, but usually when we have a project, we always have a very, very detailed questionnaire, because it's very important for us to design, to customize the house.
and to understand
And to
really
understand the
how
needs.
people live. Because if we understand how people live, we can create the house that fits exactly
Your needs.
their needs. Yeah.
So wait a second. So what's the workflow? You meet with the client, right? They approach you, you're closing the deal, right?
Yes.
Then you send them the questionnaire, and then you go to you meet and
We
you
have
brainstorm.
yes, exactly. We have brainstorm, and we need also, of course, the plans. Then we sit, me and Katya, and we have
We collect different
yes,
ideas.
yes.
We prepare the mood board, and also with the design ideas, we are trying to understand more what people like. And then based on this mood board, we already prepared the layout, because the layout is the most important thing. Because when the layout works for you, everything works for you, and the house works for you. And then you really don't notice that the house is something very functional. You just live in it.
Yeah, and you can breathe inside the house.
And how many ping pong, how many back and forwards is it, from the moment you send that questionnaire till the final product? How many?
It can take a month and a half, I think.
Yeah, but we believe that too many layouts is very
It's also,
frustrating. So we already prepare the minimum layouts with the maximum impact. So we already know what to propose and what will work the best for our clients.
Yeah.
And then according to these layouts, we help them to make the best decision, because we know what's the best decision, but we want to hear this from the client.
Yeah.
So you actually help them understand what are their needs.
Of course.
Because sometimes people come and they don't really know what their needs are, but
We have experience,
the answers usually are in their head. So when we guide them and when we ask the right questions, they know what's the answer.
Amazing. I'm excited. I think it's one of the most exciting jobs ever to be able to do that. And then you give the keys and you see the reaction, and it's just building something so beautiful, especially that you guys work with luxury.
Because actually people, when they come to designers, they don't look for the new house and they don't want to renovate the house. They are looking for a specific feeling, as we mentioned before. This is all about the feeling, about the atmosphere, about the vibe.
Memories
and,
that they will create in this house.
yeah,
in this space.
exactly. Because, people, they don't remember the expensive marble or the collectible sofa or an amazing lighting piece. They remember the memories long after they leave the house.
I love that. Very, very insightful. And because you mentioned feelings, I want to ask you your people's lives and people's emotions. And what exactly did you learn from people? Something from people's emotional lives, actually, more than I don't know. Maybe the therapist would know, or maybe their best friends would know. Like, what is something that you understand about people?
From their house.
Yeah.
Actually, we think that the house tell more truth than the owner of the house. Okay, when we come inside the house, we straight away know what's going on there, what the
Energy inside
the
the house.
energies, what they are feeling.
A lot of things.
A lot of things.
And
yes.
many times the client wants to hide something that we already see and understand, because it's all about the routine, about the energy, and about the life that goes on in this house, that
house.
happens in this house.
So it's like you're like an X-ray, right? Like you get in and then like.
Exactly.
So you're like, oh, the detector. Okay.
We are like psychologists.
Yes,
Exactly.
we are. Yes.
This is why you're here today, because this is like a podcast about mental health. So this is,
Yes.
I really believe there's like a strong connection between like well-being and design, and
Of course,
your
house,
yeah.
your house.
Yeah.
It's your temple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like your identity.
It's true.
Yeah,
so
your
true.
ID.
Exactly. Yeah. So wait a second. So if for people, you can diagnose people, right? So how can you? It's like more or less repeating the question, but like, how can you diagnose houses? Is it can I say that? What do you understand like from diagnosing the house?
We can understand if people live in a chaos, or people live in a structured, they have structured life. We can see a lot. We can see if they argue a lot. We can see if they are calm people. We can see if they are energetic people. The house tells everything,
And we can see if the house supports their life
or not. Yes.
or is it something that the life should build and should support, and it's something that they want to feel and to experience, but it's not their real life.
Yeah, actually, sometimes people in their houses, they're not feeling that they belong to the house, okay? And they don't understand why. And here we are. Yes.
Sometimes it's the collection of beautiful objects inside the house,
Yeah.
but there is no life in this house.
It's true.
Because sometimes people build something that is not their...
Maybe beautiful pieces, yes, but no connection, You just go
Exactly.
inside the showroom, you buy very beautiful pieces, you pay a lot of money, but at the end of the day, you are not feeling that this is your house.
They probably feel the house
Yeah.
with objects,
Yes.
but they don't feel the house with the soul.
I love this one.
And when they feel the house with the feelings, with the soul, this is something totally different.
I have to say that when I met my husband, like a bachelor house, duplex in Tel Aviv, and the house was designed, okay, but then it just felt that nobody was living there. And then I started, and like the pictures on the fridge and those small, like memories, and then everything, like it
To bring the soul, to bring your soul inside the house.
Yeah.
Very
it
important.
was very important, yeah. Wait a second, I have an idea that I wrote here. Your home is your nervous system in physical form. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, of course, because the house can support your life, and the house can destroy your life. People who live in chaos, chaos brings clues, and then order brings order and structure.
Well, that's a very strong statement, I think, because I don't think that so many people think about it like that. But I do remember my coach in Israel. She, she was doing like parenting coaching and mother coaching, mother parenting and lifestyle coaching, whatever. And then she was, she mentioned something, like how does your desk look like? How does your room like? How is your house? And she had one thing, she said, before you make a room into your mind, into your brain, make sure that you have order into your space. And order into your space, create order into your brain. So I think it's like super important, how you said it. You can create, like you can stress your nervous system with a million things, or you can just have everything, have less that we talked about. Before, have
exactly.
that less is more, and
But I think it's very personal because sometimes people, they are very structured and they need this order, but sometimes people, they're maybe like us, artistic.
Yes, more
so
artistic.
we need a little bit chaos
mess.
in our life.
Yes.
And the design, the interior design should be different, for people that create, and for people, for example, that have very structured life.
Our mess is a very structured, because if I will not have our mess with all these materials for the mood boards on my table, I will go I will be very, very in panic. I need to see this. It's my work.
And
we are thinking about this 24/7. It brings us a lot of ideas when we see this.
Yeah, and
For someone, it will be
sometimes
chaos.
you drink coffee and you see this green tile, and one of a sudden you have an idea to create something from this tile. So, and if your table is very clean,
for us, it's chaos.
It's exactly.
It's a different kind of chaos.
It's a different kind of chaos.
So we're like, relocate to happiness, redefining chaos today.
Yes,
into luxury.
Yes.
And talking about luxury, I want to ask you, because luxury is like a word, like is loaded in 2026. You see everywhere, so it's all about luxury.
Yeah.
And you also, your statement is that you are creating like luxury homes, right? And so I want to ask you, what does luxury mean to you?
We don't like this definition of luxury, as many people understand this definition, because luxury for us, it's not about the price tag, the tag price. We believe that luxury today is something totally different. It's about the place
place
it's
to
about
relax,
the space, it's about the air,
exhale,
and it's about the light. Because sometimes,
atmosphere.
And it's not about the size of the house, because the house can be very small house, but there is an atmosphere and there is a feeling inside the
and a
house.
functional layout that will serve you, it's the most important.
And will be built around your lifestyle. So for us, luxury is totally different understanding.
It's like redefining and redesigning.
Yes,
exactly.
Luxury.
Redesigning and redefining the luxury.
Yes,
in
this is
interior
luxury.
design.
The new luxury is how you feel, that you feel good.
More
in your
relaxed.
home. Yes, more relaxed. Exactly, more relaxed.
I was seeing, I think today when before I came to the studio, I saw a post about it doesn't matter, I won't give names, but somebody was saying like after working 10 years with millionaires, I learned 10 things about working with them, and you probably know who I am talking about.
I think so.
Yes.
And there were some ideas there that that it reminded me from what you said, because that luxury can be under the radar, and it doesn't have to scream out, and you can be modest, and you can be you don't have to
you don't have to show up.
You don't have to show off, exactly,
to show off.
with everything, and to so is luxury like the new quiet way of do you see this like lately on the market?
I think that it's a kind of slow living, to appreciate what you have,
to take care of yourself, to be less in stress,
and as we mentioned before, to take out one thing and not to add another thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. I read a book about, it's called Slow Productivity, and they were talking about slow living. And they mentioned, actually talking about luxury, so they mentioned a story with I think it was Valentino, that they opened they opened. They had a store already in Rome, and the McDonald's was supposed to open next to them, and they were like, "Oh my God, what is going to happen here?" You know, like you're gonna the store will smell like McDonald's, and what will happen with that? And anyway, so they did open other restaurants there, and it's like slow food, slow tourism, slow living. So it's I know some friends of mine. They went to Paris and they said, okay, we're going to be in Paris. We're going to do slow tourism, which means this year this month I'm staying here. I'm just going to be only in this neighborhood. I'm going to explore it to the maximum. So I do like this.
This is usually what I practice in New York. When I came last year, I wanted to explore the city and to be everywhere, in all the places, to experience all the museums. And after 2 weeks in the city, I've realized that it's impossible. And 2 months later, when I came to New York, I totally decided to be in one place in one area, and as you mentioned, to feel this area, to explore only this area, like slow tourism.
Exactly.
And
I bet you enjoyed even more than just running around.
That was the best decision for me.
I think people are so tired of all this, stress, and we have so many things around us, so many noise, I think we're all trying to be more
slow down.
Yeah.
But we believe in balance.
Of course, yes.
Because for us, it's not about slowing down all the time. We know when we have to slow down.
Yes, we feel it.
And we know when we have to push it a little bit, because we have a lot of projects, we have suppliers that we have to manage, we have clients, and as you mentioned before about the specific clients, we don't call them millionaires or billionaires, because for us, client is a client, and we treat our clients as our family. And when our clients usually have a lack of time, so time management for us is the most important, because we solve problems then when they travel. We bring decisions when they have dinners with the family and with the friends, or
we find a nice alternatives. Yes, we find them. Yes.
And we try to keep their life quiet and slow as they like. And we made this for them.
So we are a bit less slow.
Exactly. I saw you working. You're far from like the slow living, but I think it's very good to, how you said, like to know when to stop. To know when to take the time, because many times we kill ourselves, and then our bodies. I always say that our body is smarter than us. So you get those signals of stress and okay, slow down, and now take your time. And then sometimes I get a lot of ideas, creative ideas, when I'm abroad, when I'm not working, when I'm out of my routine and everything. So I think sometimes when you slow down, you're just becoming more productive, more creative, and
definitely
you recharge.
Yes,
you recharge.
Very
when
important.
You have a break, you can recharge, and you can analyze your life, your productivity, and then when you come back from this vacation, you can be even
much more productive.
productive.
Yes. And you have a lot of inspirations.
Exactly.
We like to travel also a lot, and to be in a nice hotel.
It's a good excuse. We get inspiration.
But yes, we are. Actually, we are. Yes.
We are traveling for inspiration.
Yes.
I agree.
We have to work. We go to Milan. It's our work.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then
we go to New York. We have to work.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Also here, you're in Portugal.
It's a combination of pleasure and hard work.
No, but honestly, I'm going back to this. I've seen you working. I've seen how focused you are. I've seen how you're turning every date to an opportunity, you know, like if you're going out. And I've definitely, I will give it all to you, because you are really focused on what you want to create, and well, you know, like what is your goal, and you are a living example for many women, including myself. So
Thank you so much.
so going back to the luxury, so you mentioned, you know, all the things that we don't want, and so what is one kind of luxury that's something that you do agree with? And I would just ask you another question, if I could say, so what is like one thing that, you know, money cannot buy?
Wow.
Money cannot buy feeling in the house again. You know, you can buy a very, very expensive sofa, but you can buy also very expensive cabinets. But if it's not working and if it's not serving you,
Money cannot buy this feeling of belonging.
yes,
The
exactly.
feeling of the house that became a home.
I love
Yeah,
that.
you will
Yeah.
have a beautiful house for photo shoot for magazines, but you will not feel.
You can fill the house with many expensive objects. You can buy comfort. You can buy technology, but you cannot buy the feeling.
I get it. It's, you know, it's so easy sometimes, and we just like we don't we like to complicate our lives, but sometimes, you know, it's just as easy as it seems. Let me think about what else. Okay, let me think about something for our listeners, because I'm sure that they would listen to you, and they're probably thinking, you know, like, oh my God, how will I change my house? What should I do? What should I ask them? So what would be like, if the listener would be here, like, what would be one question that you would like for them to listen to ask you? Sorry.
If my house is serve me as I'm living there, as like my lifestyle today, or if my house it's something that serve me is something as I want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Tell me more.
Sometimes we create houses and we create design that totally different from our personality, because we want to live a life that is not our life.
That we want to be
And
someone.
here comes the question: if my house brings energy and built around my habits, about my lifestyle, according to what I live, prefer, and want to build around me, or is it something that was built only to impress people?
Wow, I never thought about it. Yeah, you're right. I never thought about it this way.
Sometimes, you know, people come with different inspirations from Pinterest, from
Oh, of course.
different interiors. And as I mentioned, it's a collection of beautiful images, but it's not really their lifestyle. And it's something that they want to build only to impress their friends, their family, and to create something that it's not this feeling of belonging to them.
And here we are, because we understand our client. We have all these questions in the beginning, and we read our clients usually. So we know how to guide them to prevent some, mistakes that they think that, I don't know, for example, I want just black walls everywhere. So we will explain that, okay, in the
I
picture
do know
of Pinterest-
somebody.
yes.
I know some friends of my sister
No,
that
it's just a
in
simple-
Romania, this is what he did. Like,
It's
he-
just a sample, yeah.
and again,
you
like, he
know.
ordered the most expensive things and the
Yeah,
most.
but maybe for someone it
yeah,
works,
yeah,
and it's
for-
okay. But
yeah.
maybe another person,
I think they always, it's like for some people works, for some people don't work.
But here we are, and we know if it suits our client
or not. Yeah,
yes, or
yeah.
better to prevent this mistake before.
You know, you realize that the good design is something that you don't really notice. Something that when you enter the house, you feel the atmosphere and you enjoy living in this space. And this is the true definition, I think, of good design. Because when everything is built around you and supports you and supports your lifestyle, it's true luxury. Because you enjoy it and you don't notice, you just live in it.
I agree. I love it. Words of wisdom today at the podcast. Let me think. I'm trying to figure out from the perspective of the listeners again. And there are many people that they are listening now, and they're not doing like luxury projects. Maybe they have like a one bedroom or something, and they do want to find, how you said that you want that space to be for them calmer and to design and stylish. And so what is like one advice, something that you tell the people, something to do in order to create that good space for them, even if it's not like the ultimate luxury?
Wow, if we are talking about the bedroom, I would recommend to choose the best mattress they can afford and the best pillows.
Yes, and
maybe it's because of the age. We suddenly started to feel, that we need better conditions for our body.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But yes,
I think also.
I think that sometimes we even don't understand how much time we spend in our bedroom.
Where we need to relax.
Where we need to relax.
Yes. But
and
also,
and a healthy, good sleep is the most important today.
But also, I would also add maybe something greener, to the bedroom. Maybe if it's person that want to relax, something green. If it's in the middle of the city, it's always
recharging.
Recharging, yes.
So this is like if I ask you like one small thing for them to do.
Best mattress, best pillows,
and the pop-up of green.
And I like that one, what you said, like you said at the beginning of the podcast, I think, to remove one thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Then
and not
less is
one
one
thing.
less is more, instead of like adding more stuff, take something out. I will definitely, I will use that tip. Okay, what is one thing that you've seen like every home has in common? Like something that, you tell me like from the top of your mind.
I think that the best homes that we remember are the houses, are the spaces with the atmosphere.
Okay.
And it means not just furniture. It means the smell, nice smell. It means nice candles. It means fireplaces. Correct. It means you put
the good lighting, like the
yes. First of all, lighting, it's very important, by the way, yes. Yeah. Also a nice blanket on the sofa, all these small details, the goddess in the details. It's exactly this. So
I like that. Okay, let's talk about you as REdesign. I want to hear everything about your new projects. Not everything, but whatever, what you can share.
Yes.
The things that you can still share with us.
Yeah.
So things that you working on, something that you want to talk about, something that you're proud of.
Yes.
You choose.
Yes. We are for 15 years working on home designs. And we really like it, but we started to feel that we want to bring more of us to the new spaces we created last 4 or 5 years. We started to create custom pieces. Yes, and now we are working on our own
collection,
furniture collection,
Oh my God.
yes, and also on lighting objects that we are creating from a Portuguese marble, and we are going to participate with these pieces in Verona this September in an exhibition.
That's super exciting.
Yeah, and for us it was a very natural evolution.
Yes.
From interior design, move forward with creating
As a designers, actually.
Yeah, as a designers, actually, to
Wow.
create our own pieces and to bring the craftsmanship and timelessness that we already bring to the spaces that we design.
I love that. I wish you a lot of good luck, and I think it's again inspirational.
Thank
And
you.
see you in Verona, right?
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank
Wait,
you very
I
much.
still have a few questions. Don't get too excited. I have a few questions about. I have like this sentence that I want you, and I do want to ask you a few things about like working together as women in the luxury industry. You know, like because you know, it's, as we said, it's not so common sense and it's not easy to work. So you as a partner, like, what do you do? How do you work together, or what do you get and you couldn't get from anybody else?
First of all, we
look the same direction.
Yes,
Let's start from this.
yes. First of all, yes, we look the same direction. We support each other. We motivate each other, which is very important. Yes, I think it's the most important part to motivate each other. You know, and we believe in each other, and we believe in each other. Yeah,
that's amazing.
And I think that when we have an idea, first we say yes.
Yes.
And then we start thinking how we develop, how we proceed with this idea, and how we proceed with the execution. And we've realized that we can do everything what we want.
Yes.
Because we are passionate about what we do, and we really can achieve whatever we want.
Wow.
Because Marina is a very strong leader, and she's a power woman behind the redesign. And I think that I have very technical mind, and
also very creative.
The creativity that we built and that we create together, creativity that we create.
We understand the things that you create together.
That we create together is something that
it doesn't is not common sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's very special.
But I think that the most important thing that we understand each other.
Yeah, and we look the same way. It's exactly the same direction. It's exactly this. It's we are completing each other. Okay.
Yeah,
I can. I said it from the beginning. I just like copying what I just said. Okay, just a few more specific questions. Where can somebody contact you? Find about your work. Where can listeners see you?
First of all, we have Instagram. We have a website.
I will put all the notes like REdesign.
Yes, and everyone always welcome.
We work in Portugal. The studio, the office is in Cascais.
So REdesign style, or how can you?
Yeah, REdesign
style. Okay.
.style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
REdesign.style in Instagram and REdesign. Also our website.
I would tell you that I would follow you, but I'm already following you, so I just like you won't have a new follower, but I hope you're gonna get other new followers. One last question for both of you. Happy home is, complete the sentence.
Happy home.
Happy home is the place where people feel safe, understood, and they feel free belong. To be themselves.
I got goosebumps and I'm not kidding.
Yes.
And the best homes, they don't impress you. They allow you to exhale.
Amazing. Thank you. I'm exhaling and I'm all relaxed here with you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
so much for having us.
It was very nice and exciting experience.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.